This is BBC News, broadcasting to viewers in the UK and around the world. I'm Matthew Amroliwala. Our top stories: governments around the world grapple with a steep increase in Omicron cases. With tougher restrictions still being considered in England, the government announces a £1 billion grant for the hospitality sector.
We've responded, I think, generously today. The grants that we've outlined, up to £6,000, are comparable to the grants that we provided for hospitality businesses when they were completely closed earlier this year.
We'll speak live to the Mayor of London on the situation in the badly hit capital, forcing him to declare a major incident. First Minister Nicola Sturgeon announces new COVID restrictions for Scotland, including the cancellation of mass New Year celebrations. And as Omicron spreads rapidly across the US, President Biden prepares to ramp up the response. Our other main headline: more bodies are found as rescuers reach islands in the Philippines cut off by last week's typhoon. We'll hear from one filmmaker who was on one of the worst hit islands when the typhoon actually hit. And a huge fossil find, a monster millipede, 8 feet long, 50 kilos and the size of a car, discovered by chance in the UK. Hello and welcome to the programme. As countries right around the world grapple with the rising tide of coronavirus cases fuelled by the new Omicron variant, governments everywhere are walking a narrow line between protecting public health and keeping their economies open. Here in the UK, Boris Johnson's government will not rule out further tighter restrictions in England. Meanwhile, the Chancellor, Rishi Sunak, has announced a £1 billion support fund for the hospitality industry as it struggles with a collapse in bookings sparked by a rise in COVID cases. Within the last hour or so, Scotland's First Minister Nicola Sturgeon also confirmed that Edinburgh's famous Hogmanay Street party is to be cancelled, along with other New Year celebrations around the country. And in the next few hours, we do expect President Biden to set out new measures for the US as Omicron surges. We'll have more on that a little later. First, here's our Consumer Affairs correspondent, Coletta Smith, on what the British government is planning to do to help businesses.